This is DJ745 for worldreggae.com, live and direct here with Hector Lewis, the Roots percussionist in Manchester, UK.
Yeah man, respect, thanks for having me, you know. Big up World Reggae every time.
So Hector, this is not your first time here in Manchester, right? This is what, your second or third time?
It's about the third time, yeah. And I always love coming here, you know, Manchester is always a nice vibe. Big up Man U. Yeah.
So you're a Man United supporter then?
Yeah man, I don't know the whole Man U, Chris Smalling, everybody. Rooney, big up yourself.
Okay.
Yeah man.
So you're here on the Chronology tour with the Zinc Fence Band. Now, tell me, how did that collaboration initially come about for you to be part of the Zinc Fence Band?
I mean, long and short, you know, 2013, Chronixx, you know, he has always seen me from before that, and 2013 he saw me and he was like, you know, I'm ready for you to be a part of the thing, you know, and I was ready, you know, it was like, you know, job plan, and, you know, the space was there and the opportunity for us to work together and become a team was there, and, you know, it really blossomed into something that even us never really, you know, could imagine, but we give thanks. Yeah, man.
Now, in terms of your musical craftsmanship, are you self-taught, or tell me about your journey?
The truth is, it's between self-taught and going to Edna Manley School of Performing Arts, music school. Self-taught in terms of percussion, I learned through my mentor, Feluke, aka Denver Smith. So I was self-taught through him, not in a school setting for percussion, but I went to Edna and learned drums and, you know, choral music and oral and all them other little things that will help, you know what I mean, understand music. But overall, it's like, you know, a more organic approach to the percussion still, you know, yeah man.
I mean, like Edna Manley, that seems to be coming up so much in conversations, you know, when I look at people like Raging Fire, Pentateuch. What sort of years were you at Edna Manley?
Well, Raging Fire, I never came in the time when Raging Fire members were at Edna Manley, so they were my like seniors, but Pentateuch was there while I was there. I remember seeing Pentateuch for the first time being formed. You know what I mean? I used to see the rehearsals when they just started out. So, you know what I mean? Edna Manley right now, in terms of the last generation, has become the breeding ground for the musician them that's coming up and representing reggae music today. And that, you know what I mean, resurgence of reggae music and the love that come up back in the musicians is really us coming out of Edna Manley. And we give thanks for that ground, same way we could have go and practice the craft and, you know, learn other things, you know? Yeah, man, give thanks for the opportunity there. Yeah, man.
Now, I've seen you perform with Chronixx and the rest of the crew quite a few times, and, you know, you've come across to now have this, like, tag, the Roots Percussionist. Where did that come about from?
Well, that was not a thing of Chronixx or the band, that was something of me. I've always wanted to, you know what it's like to become like that type of musician where, you know, you start, you know, as I was talking to you earlier, saying, you know, I want to become a virtuoso. At the end of all this, you know what I mean, in terms of when I get older, the things I'd like to achieve as a musician, you know what I mean. So I mean, it's like the way I sound when I play, I realize that, you know, I kind of love to be more organic than anything. I mean, I'll use electronics, but I love the root of everything. Root of jazz, root of R&B, the root of reggae music, you know what I mean, the root of even classical music, you know what I mean. Everything is roots to I, you know, once it was organically done, is roots, you know, and even some of the electronic innovations can be roots to look at trap, you know what I mean. Trap start with a certain kind of vibe, and then, you know what I mean, it has evolved, you know, dubstep, this, that, you know. So roots is really just a thing from an organic sound that I feel like come from outside of me and from inside of me, and, you know, something that I can lend to, you know what I mean, and resonate with me, you know what I mean. Plus, I love roots rock reggae music too, so yeah, represent.
It almost sounds like there's quite a lot of different influences in the way in which you play when we hear you.
Yeah, whole heap. Even Jimi Hendrix, who's a guitarist, you know what I mean, he's very liberated on stage, and I tend to be that, you know, taking off my shirt and, you know, getting all about, because the music touched me in that way, not trying to do it that way, but it's just how the feelings go, you know what I mean. John Coltrane in terms of the jazz, Elvin Jones, the drummer, King Erickson from the bongo band, who is a great Congolese, Giovanni Hidalgo, you know what I mean, Sticky Thompson, you don't know, Scully, Count Ozzy. I now left out my real superstars, them, because them are my superstars, you know what I mean, and Carly, and a lot of the musical influences, I mean, Lloyd Nibs, whole heap of people. You know, Mystic Revelation of Rastafari, Naya Bingi music, Kumina music. You know what I mean? Our indigenous music has a lot to do with some of the styles that even dancehall even feel, you know what I mean, and the whole African descent. So, Yeah, man, all kind of thing me listen, man. You know, world music, Latin music, you don't know, Indian music. You know what I mean? So yeah, every little thing. Yeah, man.
Now, right now, I know that you have been collaborating with Tycoons Percussion. Tell us about Tycoons Percussion and how did this collaboration come about? Because to me, it seems like it's a really, really positive move for you as an individual artist.
Yeah, endorsement. We give thanks, Tycoons Percussion. I reached out to them through the social media, through Facebook, give thanks. You know what I mean? And at first, I was rejected, to be honest. But when I later found out, it was a thing of not being able to distribute it to Jamaica. But, you know, I kind of traveled between Jamaica and the States. So as soon as I got back, I mean, they got back to me, really. And I told them that, you know, I understand why, you know, I was rejected because they were saying there's a lot of people. But they also said that, you know, they want to accept me because they see what I've been doing and what have you. And then I say, I have an American address, and they sent me the contract right away, you know. So it has been a positive move. Having the endorsement, yes, has given me a push forward and has given me a representation and something to represent with. You know, established company. They are based in Thailand. I mean, there's another Jamaican who is also a Jamaican stalwart percussionist who has innovated a lot of the styles, Mr. Larry McDonald. I met him in New York at age 80. He's playing in 5 orchestras. I mean, wow. He's amazing. So, I mean, going to Tycoon, I found out that. So it's almost like it was a great move to do that. You know what I mean? I got to somewhere and I found out a part of the history, a great, great part of the history. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, you know, Tycoon, you know, it's a great move. You know, I never know else to say more than say, yo, I just hope I can, with this collaboration, bring forth more awareness within reggae music, percussion, and, you know, even have my own signature Nyabingi drums and them kind of thing, then spread the love around the world, you know? Yeah, man.
Because I know that this company, Tycoon, they've been around for well over 30 years and they're at the forefront of percussion, right?
Well, they are one of the forefronts. LPs out there, man. But Tycoon have a sound that I like, a sound that resonates with our music, and is a sound where I want to continue exploring, even with their handheld instruments. You know what I mean? I got a block the other day on tour, and as soon as I got it and started playing on tour, I could switch out my other instruments just like that. It filled the space, it filled the gap. So it's a nice collaboration, and I thank them for gearing me out for this UK tour as well. They gave me some stuff this run, and you know what I mean? It's been a good vibe. Give thanks to Jamie Corey of the, you know, the UK dealership brand. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, respect.
Moving forward, Hector, what does the future have in store now for Hector? What are your goals for the next 12 months?
Well, into the next 12 months, I'm looking to start working on my album, my musician album, my virtuoso album, you know, with the sound Roots Percussionist, which really just involves vocal and percussion. It's a kind of unique way I'm trying to bring it, not difference, but just trying to find a space where I can still play my percussion and sing, because I love singing, you know what I mean? I've never tried to hide from it, but I believe there's time and place. I love to accompany very much. I believe in the musician that accompanies. Is a great role to play, and I never downplay it. But, you know, sometimes I feel like I'd sing too. So I've, you know, been planning this sound, and come the next 12 months I'll be working on that. You know, I mean, a lot of influences. You know, Chronixx will also be helping me as well, and a lot of other people as well. So most of them are bridging them. You know what I mean? So looking forward to that. You know. Yeah, it's an album. album works next. Yeah, man, album works next.
Something that we here at worldofreggae.com will definitely be looking forward to. A message to all the people out there that follow not only your music but Jamaican music in general.
Yeah, just to tell you, thanks for the love that's been happening over the years. I mean, it's been 5 years we've been touring together as Zinc Fence Redemption. I just want to big up everybody from UK, America, Africa, you know, South America. You know what I mean? Big up all the masses them where love reggae music, been loving reggae music, and love this new era and this young sound of reggae music, and we just open to continue to stay with we. And hear the king every time, and love is the strongest cosmos. Yeah? Big up.
Hector, we give thanks for your time today. One love.
Yeah, man. Respect, one love. Yeah, man. Bless.